Hey, good morning. I've been trying to. I made a video for my friend Melonie on my computer, and about a 25-minute drive from Newport to Coos Bay, Oregon, an American Truck Simulator. Been trying to figure out a way to get it to her. It's a little too large to send by email, and try to get it to her phone. So came up with the simple, easy, brain dead way of just putting it on YouTube and the whole world can watch. But since Melonie is part of the whole world, she'll be able to watch too. Anyway, we are loading up American Truck Simulator. We're taking a Peterbilt, a model that Melonie is very familiar with. Many times Peterbilt cabs are turned into cement mixers. Melonie drives new cement mixers. And take it from Newport, Oregon, down the coast, US Highway 101, to Coos Bay, Oregon, a town she's familiar with. I've never been to Coos Bay. I have been to Corvallis, which is just west of Coos Bay. I think there were 12 of us, 12 buses. I was a bus driver back in college. We took the University of Washington football team and the marching band down to Corvallis for a big game against Oregon State. I don't remember if we won or lost. I do remember the trip was a little too long to take nonstop, so we stopped in Jensen Beach, Portland, Oregon on the way down. Beautiful hotel. They were probably disappointed to see us coming. Here we are in the garage. Let's look and see where we are in the world. Yes, here we are in Newport. And our route is simply Newport down 101 to Coos Bay. So let's go to the freight market. And these are listed in price order. Home Depot's got a load from Newport to Kennewick. Don't want that. Lakeview, Oregon. Burns, Oregon. Coos Bay. Here's a load. Tesla has a Ford Mustang. And this is a urgent delivery, so it pays more. $74 a mile. You can see the others, 59, 56, 48 miles, 67 miles. $74 a mile. That's pretty high to take these cars from Newport to Coos Bay. So, our destination is in the GPS. There's our truck. We are a Decker. We are a Decker Lines out of Webster City, Iowa. We're not going to have a need for the oversized banner right now, but it's on there anyway. Little Dollar General store straight ahead of us. What's on the billboard behind us? New Mexico Desert Fest. Okay. Get the engine fired up. Put it in gear. Get the lights on. And my head tracking is not working, which makes me upset. I'm going to have to use the buttons for control. I don't really like using the buttons. Let's see what's going on with the head tracking. Okay, head tracking seems to be working there. Let's go get that. Let's go get that Mustang. Okay, are we in? We need to go put ourselves in gear. Head tracking is working now. .5-mile zone here. Get the cruise control on. I remember this bridge. This is the Ypsilon Bridge or something to that effect. There's a big Walmart warehouse down there on our right. The ocean on our left. There's Tucker the cat, enjoying herself in the passenger seat. You can see the sleeper. Speed limit down to 25. Got the butt kicker turned on, but it's not quite set for the right frequency, so I'm not feeling any butt yet. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. There we go. What you do is you turn it up until you feel a little vibration, and then you turn it down because you don't want it to vibrate at idle or vibrate very, very, very little at idle. And then when you lay your foot into the accelerator, you get a good vibration. And then every time the gear changes, you get a vibration. And every time you hit a rut on the road or some other instance, you get a vibration. Really kicks up the immersion level, I've found. I'm really enjoying my butt kicker. There's Tucker. There's the back of my truck. Oh. There we go. Got the butt kicker working now. And looks like our pickup spot is here at the Tesla dealership. This is first come, first serve. It's probably one of those trailers there right immediately ahead of us. Okay, Salem and Coos Bay. We'll take the Coos Bay, take the job, and it is one of those trailers, so we'll see if we can see which one. Is it one of those trailers? Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. It's the one there on the right. And I've got a couple of extra mirrors located at the top. They're called compact mirrors, and they're fictional. They don't exist in real life, but they really help me with trailer stuff like this. I can look out I can crank my head outside the cab and look at the trailer. And then I can also use those compact... I can use my big mirror, of course. And this isn't so bad, but there are many occasions where those little compact mirrors come in handy. Okay, hook the air lines up, raise the legs off the trailer. Get ourselves in drive, and we're ready to go to Coos Bay. Let's not wipe out the car there alongside. This trailer is longer than a 53. I don't know exactly how long it is. Give you a view of what everything looks like. There we are. Oregon plates. Wollaston Motors, the trailer says. That's a good looking rig. There's an overhead view. I'm kind of blocking the left turn lane there a little bit. Top of the hood, down the side, along the edge. There's the cab. Coos Bay, 123 miles. 25-mile-an-hour speed limit here in town. Okay, 25 is set on the cruise control. Now up to 35. Certainly want to beat this Walmart guy out of town, because this could pinch down to one lane. I don't know if it does or not. But if it does pinch down to one lane, I don't want Mr. Walmart next to me. This bridge, look at this bridge. Ah, it is one lane, and he did get ahead of me. Sneaky bastard. Look at the tugboat down there. Oh, you heard that yawn. I'm near the 10-hour limit, and I haven't gotten any rest. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't like being behind Mr. Walmart here. So I'm going to go down and get the scenic view of that bridge. I know there's a video clip made for this area. So let's come down here. Let's see if I can remember where that video clip is. Some people have some really nice cars. This Ford Mustang we're carrying must be awfully heavy. We're going through the gears. Pretty slow. The Oregon Coast Aquarium is that direction. Little movie icon. Brake on, engine off, and let's enjoy. Newport Yaquina Bay Bridge. You can cut short and not watch all of this video, but I actually find them tranquil and soothing. So I enjoy the whole video. Besides, I think of the artists who put in the time to create this. I want to be appreciative of their work. Gives me a chance to take a sip of coffee. It's quite a yard planter that man has. We're back in the truck. Okay, Takir, are you ready to go? Let's fire up the engine. Parking brake off. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. If I find a resting place, I'll rest long enough to get rid of that distracting yawning sound. But I do want to check out this Oregon Coast Oceanic Museum. This is a heavy load. This is a Cummins 625 horsepower engine with an Eaton 18-speed transmission with retarder. Cruise control on. 45-mile-an-hour speed limit. Here's the museum, right behind the IHOP. How convenient. Buccaneer Cove, it says. Aquarium, specialty shops. Wow, that's quite a yard ornament there. Aquarium Village. Mermaid Cafe. Pirates Plunder Mall. Pirates Booty. Oh, yeah. I didn't know there were pirates in Oregon. Coach America, Hollywood, on the coach side of the coach. Let's get that cruise control back on as soon as the speed will allow us to. Okay, back to 45. And we're being pinched down to one lane. Great. It's just like real life, you know. In real life, you don't want to be right behind somebody, so you take a stop or take a diversion or do whatever you need to do to get out from behind them. And then as soon as you do, you end up behind someone else. So it's you never quite win. Maybe you let off in the accelerator to be nice to someone, and then someone turns in front of you and slows down, and you're back in the same situation. Here's a nice view out on the ocean. 101 is extremely scenic. Speed limit's now 55. I can kick up the speed a little bit here. How you doing, Takur? Takur is purring just like the engine. Looks like there's a viewpoint up here, and there's a rest area just beyond, but we might even be at the destination before we get to the rest area. I do want to take this viewpoint. Here's the viewpoint. Parking brake on, engine off. And let's enjoy. Thor's Well. What is Thor's Well? There's Thor's Well. Looks like water pours into a crack in the rocks. A chasm. Cook's Chasm. Engine on, parking brake off. Put it in gear. Second gear. Oh, get the parking brake off. Get the hazard lights off. Check behind us. Where's the hazard light switch? I forgot. Right there. Get the cruise control back on. And get up to 55. So there's a rest area ahead. Remember, this is an urgent delivery. You remember when we left, you get more money for an urgent delivery, but you also take a penalty if you arrive late. Here's the rest area coming up. You can see on the GPS the little symbol for a bed. I'm not going to take the rest area. I'm just going to drive a little tired. I want to get this delivered. Oh, that little car pulled right in front of me. That's Oregon State Police. That trooper took the right turn right in front of me. Made me hit the brake. 55. The trooper doesn't know the speed limit is 55. We're doing 25. Come on, trooper. Don't make me pass you over the double yellows. Come on, trooper. Make sure my headlights are on. Is this trooper driving so pokey slow? Well, I shouldn't do this, but let's get past him. I'm gonna report you! And of course, in real life, I never would have done that. He almost was 55 zone. He was begging me to. At least you gotta try to do the speed limit. Yep, down to 35. 50, 45, 40, 35. Wow, this is quite a bridge. Looks like there's a railroad bridge out there as well. Oh, it's a swing bridge. Look at the swing bridge. How you doing, Takur? Now we're down to even slower, down to 30. And welcome to Coos Bay. Ooh, I just felt those railroad tracks. My butt kicker kicked me when we crossed those railroad tracks. Down to 20. Yeah, Oregon. Boy, if there's one thing you take away from Oregon is they always have pokey slow speed limits. And usually pretty tough cops. They don't usually give you a lot of grace. Maybe we'll see a Coos Bay police officer. I know the local police cars are modeled. I have seen some Christmas-themed billboards, too. There was a Domino's pizza billboard with a slice of pizza that was tipped up to look like a Christmas tree. Tell me, in Coos Bay, is there really a Tioga Theater? Oh, starting to rain. Let's get the wipers on. Oops, gotta remember where I put the wiper switch. There's the wipers. Yeah, I'd be interested to see if there really is a Tioga Theater, and this Blue Heron is a Blue Heron German food and seafood. German, oh, that's wonderful. Bavarian style building. And what's this here? The Egyptian Theater. Take a look at the Egyptian Theater. Again, I'd be curious to see if those are real landmarks in Coos Bay. Look at the Starbucks billboard straight ahead. It's got the holiday cups. We don't have much further to go. Just getting started from a dozing. Oh no. Oh no, I've never seen that before. You're so tired you start to fall asleep behind the wheel. That's dangerous. I gotta deliver this fast. I was dozing behind the wheel. Did you see that? That's just dangerous. Let's get rid of this cargo. Okay. We can either do a full back into the dock delivery, we can do a quick delivery, or we can do I'm in a hurry delivery. I'll do the quick delivery. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit and use the overhead. We're at a Walmart. I'm going to use the overhead view. Oops, did I get stuck? I think I got a little stuck. No, I didn't. I just used the overhead view. This makes delivery a lot easier. Especially if I were to take the time and back it into a loading dock and do it the professional way. Can I? Oh no! Dozing! Don't doze. Whoa! That dozing messed me up. Well, I wonder what happens if I just flat out fall asleep behind the wheel. Screen goes dark and I start crashing into things. Ah, there we go. Decoupling, lowering legs, detaching cables, unlocking the fifth wheel. 19 gallons of fuel, 5 hours and 33 minutes, 139 miles. And let's see what jobs we could take from Walmart. Now remember, I'm very tired and I really ought to find a place to sleep. But there's Coos Bay to Eugene, a 1947 pickup, or we could take a 1955 Bel Air Coos Bay to Astoria. But I'm not going to do either of those. I'm going to say goodbye and wish you a good day.